My name is Shannon Ayers. I'm here to talk about Title IX, and I'm the Collin County Education Division Lead for Citizens Defending Freedom, or CDF. I'm here to follow up on an email that I sent to each of you regarding Title IX, the recent proposed rule change to Title IX that broadens its language to include sexual orientation and gender identity. While some organizations have followed the misleading guidance of the Department of Education's 2021 Notice of Interpretation following President Biden's executive order on the Supreme Court ruling in Bostic v. Clayton County, both have been significantly misinterpreted, as it was made clear by the court that the latter was a Title VII issue that did not apply to Title IX or any other law. The Supreme Court in Bostic emphasized that sex-based employment discrimination consistent with Title VII was unconstitutional, but it explicitly refrained from applying their ruling to Title IX. As such, this renders the Department of Education's NOI and the executive order null because it expressly contradicts Supreme Court precedent. If this wasn't enough, there's been a handful of cases further demonstrating the inapplicability of the Bostic ruling to Title IX issues. All of these can be found in the handouts that I've provided, but they do include a federal district court in Texas affirming that sexual orientation and gender identity are not protected categories because Title IX must be read in the original context in which it was drafted in 1972. Where sex was understood to be biological and binary. A federal appellate court covering Florida, Georgia, and Alabama jurisdictions also found this to be true, ruling that a local school board's bathroom policy did not violate Title IX because Title IX conforms to an understanding of sex consistent with the societal understanding of sex at the time of its drafting. Beyond this, applying any directive that neither conforms to these recent rulings nor takes into consideration the necessity of receiving congressional approval before making a change to federal law is itself an unconstitutional act. In Bostic v. Clayton County, the Supreme Court stated that the people's representatives are the ones who must amend Title IX, thereby making it unlawful for non-congressional officials, including school board members, to assume changes to Title IX in the absence of approval to amend it, a power reserved exclusively by Congress. This kind of rule change requires a public comment period, which we are in right now. As stated in my email that I sent, the adoption of this change will have devastating effects on women and girls' athletics. So I'm here tonight to publicly and strongly encourage each of you and everyone listening to go to citizensdefendingfreedom.com/protectchildren before the deadline of May 15th for the link to the Federal Register where you can provide meaningful input on this topic. Not commenting is in and of itself a comment. Thank you.